Well, let me tell you a story about a pair of brothers, Andy and Dustin. They're like no others. They hit the road, traveling land, testing out food. Ain't that grand? From fast food joints to local dives, they're on a mission, taking crazy drives. They'll sample it all, junk food galore. But the question remains, what's worth fighting for? Southern showing down Southern DNA, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Let me tell you a story about a pair of brothers, Andy and Dustin. They're like no others. They hit the road, traveling land, testing out food. Ain't that grand? From fast food joints to local dives, they're on a mission, taking crazy drives. They'll sample it all, junk food galore. But the question remains, what's worth fighting for? Southern DNA, they're chowing down Southern DNA, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Southern DNA, chowing down Southern DNA, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Southern DNA, chowing down Southern DNA, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied. For the flavors that'll make you satisfied. Southern DNA, chowing down Southern DNA, exploring every town. They're on the hunt, searching far and wide for the flavors that'll make you satisfied.
All right, I am back with you to hang out, I guess, to answer any questions that you may have. We may have some guests coming in here in a little bit. This is not going to be as long of a live stream as my usual ones, because tomorrow you get a live stream where we actually do a live taste test of the food. So I'm here to hang out with you for a little bit. Answer some questions, and of course, as always, if you are here and you're not you don't subscribe to Southern DNA, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are trying our best to continue to grow the channel. We need watch hours. That is our main thing, is we need y'all to hang out with us, watch our videos all the way through. I harp on it a lot, just the fact that that's the only way we're going to be able to continue to grow and to have a good show for you guys every week we can. As always, you can hear my dog in the background. She is excited that I'm live streaming. I guess she always does this. She's in play mode every single time, and she looks like she's crazed. You want to come over and say hi to everybody? Come on, come here, come here, Dixie, come on, come here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Say hi to everybody, Dixie. Yeah. Yeah, she's excited for the live stream. Tomorrow we have two guests that's going to be on us to help us try out. One, they may be in the live stream today, also, just not visually speaking. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, before we get into anything, if you want to support us, if you follow our channel, you watch our stuff, and you want to support us, how about you go and try out some good coffee? Blackout Coffee Company is my go-to, and as of right now, they have pumpkin spice. So I'm gonna go ahead and run a little advertisement, and hopefully this might be the only time I run it. So bear with me; it's only a few seconds. So it helps me get everything else situated and set up while I'm trying to get everything going for you guys. So hey guys, you in the mood for some really great coffee? Then why don't you try out Blackout Coffee Company? This is a family operated business right out of Florida that sends fresh premium ground coffee straight to your door. My favorite is the chocolate peanut butter, but my wife says her go-to is the blueberry. In every bag that you purchase, they send a bag to the troops overseas, and you can't beat that. And right now I've teamed up with them, so if you want some premium ground coffee sent straight to you, you can click the link in the description, and at checkout type in SDNA20 and get 20% off of your next order. Why don't you go and get you some premium ground coffee today? All right, guys, that's the little advertisement there to test it out. I'm going to throw the link here in the chat. So if you want to go get you some amazing coffee, then this is the best place to do it. The best way to go get you some amazing coffee. And guess what? The link that link that I dropped right there, hopefully it pops up for y'all to be able to see it. You can go get you, I think it's what, 20% off of coffee. I don't know if it's going to pop up or not. We'll see here if it does. I got already coughing, and it's barely started in here. May not, because I'm on the wrong account. Let me switch accounts on my phone here. That's aggravating. I thought I had switched it, but I didn't, of course. No, it did not pop up. Okay. Let's see if I can even get to my live stream on this account. I'm going to have to pull it up some other way. That is about the most aggravating thing about doing this, is you never know if things are going to work until it's too late. And I should have put myself as an admin on there. That way, if in case I do try to do something like this, it wouldn't have to be a problem. Also, don't forget to check out our other channels. Tennessee Gamer is my other channel we do gaming on. I try to put out at least one video a week on there, and you'll hear voices of the likes of Jaden, and Cody has been joining in with us a lot. So let me know if you're watching right now, that you're out there. Say hi in the chat. Let's see. Why is this not popping up is the question. And why can I not see my own live chat? Okay, we'll do it this way. Bear with me and I'll get that link for you. I think I sent it to my YouTube or my Yahoo account last time. Let me check. Oh, I'll put that in the chat for y'all to be able to get you. Oh, there's Lefty. Hey, Lefty, what's going on, buddy? I'm glad to see you in the chat, hanging out with me today. Glad to have you here. Why can't I find anything? That's the question. Is this it? Probably not. Nope, that is not it. That's not it. I know I sent it to myself somewhere. Aha, is this it? Boom, that's what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for. All right. There you go. Now that's in the chat. Don't forget to go check you out, or get some good coffee. It is they got pumpkin spice now. So if you're a pumpkin spice lover, I know if you've watched some of my videos before, I've definitely been anti pumpkin spice right out of the get go. Not that I don't like the flavor, I just think it's a little too early. But you know, they got pumpkin spice. If you're ready for that pumpkin spice flavor, it is here now in their flavored stuff. And remember, every coffee that you, or every purchase that you make, they send a cup of coffee overseas. And if you want to support the troops, that's the best way to do it. Um, we may have a person joining us here in a minute. They got to get into a good internet location. So we usually have Jaden on here, and Jaden's not with us right now. Maybe later on in the stream he'll be on here. I don't know how late he stayed up last night. We done a recording for our football channel. Tomorrow is our big game. Tennessee's season opening games tomorrow. So when we get to, all of us are getting together tomorrow to watch the game. That's why you'll see 4 of us doing the live taste test. I'm not going to let y'all know exactly what it is, but I will put a hint in our Discord. So if you want to see that hint and try to figure out where we're going to be trying out tomorrow, I will put that hint in the Discord. Let's see. And make sure I get a copy that, and I'll put it in. Put a link to the Discord. And later today, I will drop a hint to where we're live taste testing tomorrow, so you'll know, or at least get an idea. And that's only for people that's Discord. You can only see that if you go join our Discord. The link is in the description. So I usually try to put little things in there just for the Discord community. Remember, it's totally free to get on there, and you have direct access to us. You can talk to us anytime, not just seeing us or seeing me live here on Fridays, communicating with me on here, but you get a chance to hang out with me anytime you want to, or at least talk to me through Discord. And you can talk with each other, which I think is awesome, and we can build a community of food lovers on there. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I'm trying to get everything set up for you for Dingus over here, so you can join the chat and say hi to everybody in here. But of course, he's having difficulties. So let's put this over here so that stays up, hopefully, and that way I can adjust everything on the fly. And it's probably not going to. Awesome. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing good wherever you're located? I see Lefty, you're in here. How are you doing today, Lefty? Everything good with you? Let's see. What? Let me see if I can set him up right. Something's going on. So he's having some issues trying to get set up. And I may have done most of that. Might have been my fault trying to get this stuff on the fly. Usually I have Jaden here helping me throw links and stuff in. And he may be to the world. He needs to get his sleep schedule set because he's got to be over tomorrow. Okay, so he's getting... Okay. All right. Getting getting ready to travel. That's right. You are leaving out early tomorrow, 4 a.m. So let's see. If that's 4 a.m. your time, that would be what, 11 a.m. our time. So in flight, basically, you will be live streaming. Yep. Well, if you get Wi-Fi on that flight and you can join us, um, then definitely join us while you're in air and hang out with us and give you something to do because I'm sure that's going to be a long flight. I know when I flew to Germany, it was 8 hours just to get over to Germany. So, let's see if he's in here. Do I? If he's still setting up, he may be still setting up. 10 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I said 11. 10 p.m. 10 p.m. That's for you tonight. So you're leaving out tonight at 10 p.m. What time are you supposed to arrive over in the States? Or at least here. Where I mean, I'm guessing you're flying into Tri Cities, is what I'm guessing. I don't know if you're connecting to Tri Cities or you're connecting somewhere else. Why can I not? Let's see if he has not got stuff set up. Let's see. About 3 p.m. Saturday. Yeah, that's a well, like I said, if you're still in air or able to catch a live stream, we'll be live streaming 11 a.m. or actually it'd be 11:30 a.m. I had to change the time because the place doesn't open until 11. Um, so I had to change the time and start at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow, and we'll be live streaming. So if you're able to join us, that'd be awesome. If not, I understand you're traveling. Trying to get trying to get him in. Not seeing him pop in. Yeah, I mean that's true. It's been a while since I've been on an aircraft, so it's hard telling what the Wi-Fi is like nowadays. I think the last time I flew, oh man, probably when I was in the Navy, and there was no Wi-Fi on that aircraft because it was Navy owned, and they're not going to put that in their aircraft. I think the last time I flew commercially, oh, 2010, and they were short flights. I didn't use any Wi-Fi or anything, and it was they. I don't think a lot of companies were really prioritizing the technology at that time. Uh, so yeah, I got a little bit of a headache today. I don't know if it's just where I've been trying to get everything ready for tomorrow, or my sleep's just messed up because I've not been sleeping the best here recently. But I know one thing. As always, I'm ready for tomorrow morning's cheddar rounds. We do have a couple of videos coming out. We shot last weekend. One's a revisit, and I think that turned out pretty good. And another one is a new place. It kind of goes off of what we were talking about, Lefty, about the weird locations are just kind of off the beaten path. So, all right, let's see what we got. He's got himself. Let me copy his audio. So, okay, I gotta have them cheddar rounds. That's true. I definitely. Okay. These. Okay. He should be in here at any minute. He has got access, I do believe, to be able to be on a call. So at any minute, he should arrive, and you may be able to hear his voice.
And when I get there,
Right,
you will hear me.
Hang on, if you can hear me. For some reason, I cannot hear you at all. And I don't know why it's doing this.
What's wrong with it?
Boom. Okay. Go for it again. Let me see if I can hear you.
I said, and then when I
No,
get here, you
cannot
can hear me.
Why is it not coming out? It's got to be in the settings up here somehow, and I don't know why. I can hear you like through the live stream, but it's not monitoring the on here for some reason. And I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll put you through one of my monitors. So you're just going to have to talk and get, set up here.
Okay.
Okay, I think I got you.
You got me now?
Yeah, I got you. I got you through my little monitor here. I don't know, my headset wasn't working. Everybody, welcome Cody to the live stream today. He's going to be hanging out with us. He is in between classes on campus at ETSU, so
yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna be hanging out with us and chatting with me. We usually have Jaden here. I don't know what happened to him. He may be dead. It's hard telling.
He's probably asleep.
How much you want to bet that's exactly what happened?
I would bet a lot of money. That's
say
exactly
he's dead to the world.
He might show up a little late, but he'll be here. So
Can you see the chat, Cody? If not, that's all right. I can tell you. Lefty said hi.
Well, hi. How's it going?
Lefty is the one that's from the Norwegian countries, or I guess Norway. So he's the one we're telling you about there, Cody.
Oh, okay.
That he's gonna be bringing over some snacks for us to try out, for at least me and Andy to try out. Maybe y'all, if y'all come back and do another video with us.
Absolutely.
So we had our second episode of It's Football Time in last night, and
we did.
We got it out first thing this morning, and tomorrow it's gonna be a fun day.
It's gonna be a fun day all the way around. I mean, you get to eat some food, and then you get to watch some football. I mean, what else would you want?
Well, yeah, and then this is your technically very first time, other than right now. I mean, this is, I guess, technically your first time, but visually your very first Southern DNA video that you'll be a part of.
I know, and then everybody can hear my voice and see me for the first time, and I'll get to be in one of my favorite Southern DNA videos.
Exactly, that you can tell everybody you're a part of now.
Yeah.
It's not just Clay. Clay has been a part of it, and I think we've had Clay, and we've had a few guests throughout the time we've been on here. It is Tennessee, or if it's Tennessee versus Chattanooga, which is technically two Tennessee teams. They're playing tomorrow, and I invited both Cody and Clay, or Cody and Jaden, sorry, to come over. I hear a beeping noise, and I was like, "Where's that beeping noise coming from? Is that from you?"
Yeah,
Oh,
it might
okay.
be. I don't know how good this microphone picks up stuff, but
I
yeah,
was I was so
there's
confused. I was
construction
like,
going on
why
down
am
the
I hearing
road.
a beeping noise? Is someone backing into the house right now? But
No, no.
yeah, I invited them over to watch the football game. The wife is making a tons of food for us to eat while we're going to be watching this game. A lot of good finger food type snacks, and they're going to get here early to help us do the live stream and hang out with you guys. So both of them, their very first on video, you know, live stream
Debut.
basically for on video Southern DNA appearance, and maybe future time in the future they'll be a part of it too. So that's cool.
Yeah, it'll be our first Southern DNA debut, and maybe it'll be more.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
hope there's more.
I think the eventually. I mean, we're long ways away from it. We are miles away from this standpoint, but I'd like to get to the point where, you know, I can hire a bunch of people, and if we can't get to out to a location, we can send someone out, be a part of Southern DNA, and go try a place out. So having the ability to bring other people on to our videos and stuff is always fun. It gives a different perspective on the foods because I feel like most of the time, me and Andy's palate are pretty close.
Yeah, yeah. I think. Well, I mean, I remember back in your video with Clay. Clay had a lot of different opinions on some of the food as well. So
Well, yeah, that is true. Clay did have some, but also he did not know what oregano was, and he was made fun of for years to come. So,
no, I know some. I know some dishes, some cutlery dishes. You know, I know some spices here and there. So I think I can differentiate between oregano and parsley and cumin and all that kind of thing.
well, tomorrow we're not going to let you know exactly, or everybody that's watching this right now, we're not going to let you know where we're going to try. There will be later this evening on our Discord. There will be a sneak, like kind of a hint to where that's going to be at, and you can guess at that. So, like I said, if you want to know more about that, the link is in the chat to our Discord, and you can go check it out. And if you're watching this after the fact, our link is in our description. Click on it, come be a part of the group. Lefty's there, Cody's there, Jaden's there, me and Andy are there. One of us is on at some point throughout the day, no matter what. So we are
Yeah,
all in there hanging out. You can be a part of the conversation. Eventually, I'd like to put some recipes and stuff on there where if you've got a recipe and you want to share it, I might start like a chat in there for recipes. So
yeah, that's a good idea. Or like
um,
some inspirations or something like that. That'd be good.
yeah, I mean, I know Lefty's wife has asked a few times of some of my go tos if I'm cooking. So we might put some recipes on there. So if y'all are in the mood to try something out and want to cook something, we'll put some recipes on there. So it's all free stuff. It's not, you don't pay for a single cent of it, and it's just a community, so you can come and hang out with us and
Yep.
find out where some of the good foods. And then you also get notified when we're going live. Yeah, I want that Lefty. I want that cheddar rounds recipe also. Those things are amazing. I want that recipe. Um, Man, they're so good. Like I'm mouth's already watering just thinking about getting up in the morning going getting some. First thing I do every Saturday morning, man, I go out and I get my cheddar rounds. I have to have them.
Cheddar rounds are good, man. They're good. I mean, they're salty, but they're good.
Oh, awesome! Hey, big dirt nasty. I'm glad that you're watching them, man. That Philly, the Alley Cat, man, that place was delicious. Have you tried that, Cody? Have you been out towards Pawnee yet and tried Alley Cat?
Um, I think I've seen it. I've seen it over there before. I was gonna
They used
order
to
some
be in
food
Johnson
for
City,
lunch.
and they had a food. They were actually originally like a food truck.
Really?
Yeah, and then they finally, I guess, moved into a brick and mortar, and it is delicious. It's expensive, but it's delicious. Everything is straight up fresh. I mean, like I said, I was sitting in the store, and my eyes started burning because I could like smell them cutting up onions and cooking the onions right then and there. It wasn't like old onions that they were just sitting out for a while. It was good, but man, I appreciate you watching the videos. You comment on a lot of our stuff, man, and I appreciate that. You're helping us, grow our channel, and that's the thing. A lot of people that don't do YouTube, they don't understand. If you don't comment, if you don't share, you don't like, that kind of stuff helps us grow our channel, man. And you're doing the Lord's work with that, helping us grow, getting that stuff out here. Actually, Cody, funny story about him is I was sitting at the house the other day, and he was like, "Will you make an ad?" And I'm like, "Make an ad? What do you mean?" And he's like, "Will you make an ad for your channel?" And I'm like, "You mean a video ad?" And he said, "No, like a paper ad." So I made like a little flyer based thing, and he actually posted in the place that he works, so people are seeing it as they come through.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I missed it. No, I haven't said what we're going to do next. If you're able to, I'm putting out that kind of sneak peek stuff on our Discord, and if you want to kind of see where we're going, you can go join our Discord. The link is in the chat. It's an app you can put on your phone if you don't know what it's anything about it, and you can contact us anytime. Where me and Andy, Cody, Jaden, we're all on there, and you can get a hold of us at any time to ask us questions. And I put little sneak peeks on there about where we're trying out next and some of the places. And I'm trying to build a community on there, so we're gonna put recipes on there and stuff. I just was talking about that a minute ago. So if you kind of want to know, get an idea what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow's a live stream at 11:30 a.m. We're going live. It's our first live taste test that we ever done. It will be here in this man cave of mine, and there will be 4 of us all together sitting. I'll be sitting right where I'm at right now, and then the 3 of them will be here on the futon, and they're going to be hanging out with us. We're going to be trying out an item that I'm going to put a sneak preview of tonight in the Discord channel, so you can try to guess where the place we are going to be live or trying out the food from when we're doing our live stream. First ever live stream taste test. I think it's going to be fun. It's a first for Cody and Jaden to be there, and we're going to, after that, we're going to probably do an hour-long live stream, so you can come in there, ask us live how that food tastes, what we really think about it. Maybe you think of something to ask that we may not think about describing at that moment, so you'll get a chance to ask us those questions, and it will all happen, right then and there. So if you have questions, you can ask right then and there, and plus, I mean, it helps us out grow y'all watching. So we'll do a live 1 hour live stream tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can come and hang out with us, and then we're going to cut away, and then the 4 of us are going to sit down and watch Tennessee play Chattanooga and watch Tennessee beat the teetotal snot out of Chattanooga tomorrow.
Yep, that will be fun. I mean, I'm excited. I think everybody involved is going to be excited because this is the first time that me, you, Jaden, Andy, we're all going to be sitting together trying something. And like you said before, it's like your first live taste test. So
We've all 4 of us have been kind of like, we've been around each other at certain times, but never all 4 of us, I don't think, together at the same time. Maybe one time, I think all 4 of y'all came to one of my Christmas plays at the same
yeah,
time, but we've
yeah.
not hung out. We've not, we hang out online all the time. Last night, like I said, we were doing our podcast on It's Football Time Tennessee. It's you can go check us out there in YouTube. There, and in fact, I need to start linking that on our Discord too, because if you go to our Discord and join our Discord on there, you can start finding our my Tennessee Gamers link. Our videos are starting to drop on that Discord also, and I'll start putting that It's Football Time in there also, so y'all can see those channels. You can find our channels there. Jaden's got a channel. Cody's trying to slowly start a channel. He's taking his sweet time with it.
It's in development. It's in its alpha stage.
And I don't know if I should say this live or not, or because we've not really talked about. I've talked about I've told my wife about this, and I don't know how many people y'all have told about this. But we're almost finished with it. We're actually in the process of, and I hope Jaden doesn't kill me for letting this out, but we're in the process of writing a book.
Oh, the book, yes, the
So
book.
it's been a multi-year process because of somebody. I'm not going to say any names.
Yeah, well, it takes a lot of time for the creativity to flow.
I think one of us is a procrastinator. I'm not sure though.
Well, it's in the makings, and I mean, I don't know if you want to tell them about the.
We won't give away the details on it, but
Okay.
it's a book that's in the process that uh, that we all kind of worked on, and then we're kind of splitting up to build a series through. So
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I've said anything about it on the videos yet. Um, I don't think I have. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't think I have because Andy's not a part of it. Andy's not a part of the book writing. This is just me, Jaden, and Cody. Um, but yeah, we're going to be we're writing a book, and then we're kind of splitting up and writing a portion of each series. So I'm writing a portion, Cody's going to be writing a portion, and Jaden's writing a portion, and it's going to be 4 books released in this series. So. Try not to cough in y'all's ears because my throat has been, I guess, all the talking I did last night with our podcast. It's all good. I mean, like I said, it's hard telling. There's only so many finite words that you can talk about, and there probably at some time I probably mentioned it, and I didn't even remember. I don't think I did, but I could be wrong. But we have some, we're going to do these live streams each month where we can hang out with you guys and y'all can answer us questions. I do these live streams, Big Nasty, every Friday at 11 or at 1 p.m. no matter what, and I come and hang out with anybody, answer questions about anything that they may think of because I want to be able to hang out with y'all guys as much as I can, and so y'all can get to know me more. And then I bring in Cody or Jaden and they help out because it's kind of hard just to talk to a camera for as long as I have been talking to a camera now in the past few live streams. So
Yeah, and it's a whole lot easier to talk to somebody else,
yeah, it
especially
really
when you're
is.
starting this.
Oh, we gotta let me mute him for a second. He's having some technical difficulties there. Oh, it's still doing it. Cody, if you can hear me, you are having some technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on, but you're starting to sound like a weird repeating robot. Now it's still doing it. So you may have to leave and come back in. Not sure what happened there. Yep. he's streaming from a different location. So if he got into a bad internet spot or something, it possibly could have affected that situation. But yeah, so we're going to try to do these live streams every single month. We just filmed a couple new videos that let's see. All right, hang on, Cody. Let me get you set back up here. I have to redo your link every time. But yeah, I think it did fix it here. You started going robot mode, man. That was funny. We're like starting this. It's like a beatbox or what do you call it? Techno. It was like techno music.
Techno music.
All right, you are back live with us. So, yeah, we got some 2 new good videos that's coming out that we just recorded. One's a place that we've done in the past. They asked us to come back out and try their food. And we went live, or we didn't go live. We went there in person, tried their food out. And then we went to another location and filmed and tried out their food, and it's one of those off the beaten path kind of places that you probably didn't even know was a place you could get food. And so those will be coming out later this year. I think those are set to drop in October, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look here and I'll let you know. Let's see. It looks like those are, yeah, October. We still have a lot of videos coming out. Andy has a video that's dropping at the end of this coming month, whereas New York trip. It's a little weird. I don't think the boy knew how to film. So just keep that in mind. He killed me there with that video, but that'll be coming out at the end of this month or end of this coming month. We have a couple videos still in the works, or still that's going to drop at the end of this coming month also. And then we'll have a live stream, of course, at the very last Saturday of September. And then we have the 2 new places we just filmed in October. And then I will be gone on one of those Saturdays because I'll be going to Arkansas, where I'll be filming multiple places, at least 2 to 3 places on my trip to Arkansas, because I am the officiant at one of my buddy's weddings. He's getting married and asked me to be the officiant, and I'm going out to do that. And I'll be filming a couple places. I'm meeting another buddy on the way, and that will help out. So hopefully on my way to Arkansas, I can still live stream on that Friday for you guys. It will be Friday, October 11th. And because like I said, I'm always here on Fridays at 1 p.m. It may be late. It may be late, but I'm going to try my best to get that out there for you while I'm on the road. I'll be driving, so it may be spotty too. But if it lines up the time I pick him up in Nashville, I'm gonna have him read the chats off. So because there's no way I'm gonna be able to read y'all's chats and stuff. But we'll be doing a live on the road with me while I'm going towards Arkansas, and you can hang out with us as we go. We may stop and get some food. Depending on, I don't know. It's a long drive. It's 9.5 hour drive to where I'm going. And, yeah. So, yeah, but if y'all have any questions for me or Cody, I don't know what you'd be asking him. He's not been a part of a show yet. But,
I will be.
You will be. Yeah, you will be tomorrow. And and they know, the people that's been watching our stuff for a while know we are super honest with our food reviews. So there will be no fluff. There is no fluff during our live stream. But that being said, if it's a local place, we may go a little easier on them because we don't want to see them fail. We want to see local places get built up. Newer places, you just got to take into the fact that, they may be having some struggles right off the bat. Happens. There's been places like that, and if they've been professional and asked us to come back out, we are more than welcome to go try out their food again to give them an update to see how they're at. That happens,
Yeah.
And I don't want to see any local businesses fail. Now, if you're a chain restaurant and you have bad food or bad service, I will rip you apart. Because there is a standard that you have to achieve. I mean, I worked at KFC for like 4 years. I mean, we had a standard we had to, be at, and there's customer service, and you need to make sure, your food is at to a certain quality. And if it's not, I'm going to, I'll let you know that you're failing in those situations, especially with how much y'all want to make nowadays, So, but if it's local, we try to go. We be honest, but we'll be a little easier with them. But if it's fast food or a big chain, you should know better. That falls on the manager. That falls on the the store owner, and you should be doing better, because I want someone to walk into your restaurants and not have a bad experience, and I'm sure at the bottom line you don't either. But we're nobodies. We only have a couple thousand followers on YouTube, and it's easy for us to walk in somewhere and no one know us. So, but I don't want to get to the point where, and it will eventually happen. We're already starting to see it in some instances, but we walk in a place and we get better quality food because they know who we are, or they've seen us before. I want it to be where y'all get the same experience. And if that happens, if I'm getting that experience, then you're definitely getting that experience when you go in there. And that's sad. They need to do better.
Yeah.
And we've had videos where we've called places out and that place just rips us a new one. Logan's, I
Yeah.
mean, you just got to do better. We're food reviewers. That's what we do. We both taste test food. We try out multiple different places. We have a palate that we know what's good and what's bad. We both worked in the food industry before, and we know what quality should be like when we go to these places. And if you response is that we have no idea what we're talking about when you stick to our day job, then that's not good business practices. You should take criticism well, and take onus on the fact that you messed up, and that you'll you need to come clean. Hey, we wasn't up to par that time. We want to do better for you guys. We'll offer you to come out and then try it again. We pay for every food. We don't get any free food, and I'm against getting free food at places because yeah, they ought to do better. If your food sucks, that's that's horrible. But we're not for the free food, because we want to be able to pay for it, say we paid for it, and you're getting that same experience as we do. There's even that, say, like the deli market. He didn't offer to and that's fine. I don't want him to give us free food or anything. But what he did, which I really liked, was he gave you the opportunity, if you go into deli market and say that you've seen that video and mention our name, Southern DN'A, that he would give you 5% off of your food. I like that, especially when a business is trying to grow and is trying to do right, and the food is really good. Probably the best burger in Bristol right now by far is Deli Market. They season the crap out of the burger, and it's amazing. It tastes good. All the food is fresh. If you're doing right, your place is clean, and they have a great score on their place. If you're doing right, and you just go above and beyond and say, hey, your listeners, your viewers are getting 5% extra discount by just mentioning your name because they seen your video. That's good business practices. That means a small YouTuber like me is helping out, that is getting to help out their business, and they see that, and that's great business practices. Yeah, it was amazing food, and I've been back twice. 2 videos in that place. Because like I said, if you got good business practice, and I believe in that food, and it's really good, I'm gonna go and do 2 videos. And he asked us to come back. He asked us to come back and try the monster burger, and I was like, you know what? I mean, the food knocked me away the first time. I'll definitely go back and watch that, or make another video for you in person, which we hardly ever do. I don't like doing stuff in person, but the food was that good. I knew that monster burger was going to be good too. But if you get a chance, you need to go try that place. It is well worth, going in there. Mention Southern DN'A, and let them know where you got the referral from. Food's good. It does take a minute, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with slower service if the food is going to be amazing. And it's not that it's slower service there, it's just because you're getting everything fresh. If you watch the last video we did on that place, he's patting out the burgers that day. It's not frozen burgers that are sitting in the freezer somewhere like Wendy's or McDonald's, Hey, Mandy. Oh, I appreciate that. I love you too. Um, but yeah, he's patting out those burgers and fresh that day. The everything that he was cutting onions. I mean, everything was like as military form as it can be. And being someone from the military and seeing that kind of stuff, and you're like, man, you can eat off the floor in this place because this is so good, cleanliness wise, man. We're gonna shout you out. And we've did that for a few places, and it's helped business for them. And I'm happy. I'm happy when that happens. Not to boost my own ego or anything. I just am glad to see that local businesses that are getting some bump in sales because that someone looked at her video and got a recommendation to try that place out. So that just brings joy to me that that's actually happening, and people are watching the videos for that reason. We try to put out some entertainment, but we're putting out as much truth as possible with that. So, but tomorrow is going to be a fun day for all of us. I'm super excited. Tennessee's playing. That just gets me fired up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I don't know. I mean, the way you're talking, man, I feel like I'm more excited for the food at this point.
Well, you kind of know what we're having as far as not well, actually what we're trying, and what
Yeah.
we're having for the football game too. So we're
Yeah.
for the football game. Here's our football game food list. Now I'm not telling you the dessert because this is a surprise for Cody and Jaden, so I'm not going to say what the dessert is. But we're getting sausage balls. If you don't know what a sausage ball is, you are missing out.
Oh, buddy, I'm so ready for them.
We got buffalo chicken dip.
Mm-hmm.
We got like pizza puff rolls, homemade dip and sauce for those. We got bean and cheese dip. We got bean dip. We got guacamole. What else is she making? Jalapeno poppers.
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing something here? I feel like I'm missing something. She's got like there's at least 3 or 4 bags of chips sitting on the counter right now. Everybody's gonna have pretty much a option to have their own bag of chips to snack on. But plus we're gonna be trying out our food before, which we'll probably have a little bit left over for that too. So
Right.
what the heck is a sausage ball?
Oh
Okay.
no.
A sausage ball. I want you to imagine, if you will, heaven in your mouth is the best way I can describe what the feeling of eating a sausage ball is. Exactly. God's gift to earth. Yep.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
It is basically it's sausage, it's Bisquick, and it's cheese all mixed together. And just for the people that have not tried this out, my wife has made it this way, and I think it's delicious. She don't care for it as much, but I think it's amazing. Instead of the Bisquick, go out and buy you the Red Lobster's Cheddar Bay biscuit mix and put that in there instead of the Bisquick. You get a little bit of that garlic in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Oh man,
I'm so
you put it
excited.
in the oven, let that thing bake for a little bit, and it comes out nice piping hot sausage cheese goodness. I'm going to probably eat like 50 million of those things tomorrow.
Not before I eat them all.
It is so good.
We should. Well, I was gonna say you should do a video on that, but
I'll tell you what. In our Discord that we have, it's links in the description for anybody else that doesn't know or hasn't seen it yet. You can join our Discord. When we start putting the recipes, I may start doing some videos just for Discord on cooking, on how we make certain things. And we can do it where I'll do one. Andy's done one already, kind of. If you go back and watch the Ramp Festival, he did where he's cooking ramps with his burger. So we may do recipe videos that is only for the Discord audience and have the recipes listed out, how we make our food. And I will make a sausage ball one where you can go in there and see how sausage balls are made. And my mouth's watering. My mouth is watering just thinking about eating sausage balls tomorrow.
Me too. That's probably the biggest thing that I'm excited for, honestly, because I haven't had sausage balls since, like holidays back towards like Christmas and Thanksgiving. Because
That's when we
usually that's
usually
something
eat
that
them
you eat.
anyways. We usually eat
Yeah.
them during Christmas, Thanksgiving. It's kind of one of those foods that are kind of commonly known to eat them during that time. But you can go when you're here, Lefty. You can go to Food City and they got the Tennessee Pride sausage balls. It's the easiest way to try something out that you don't know how to make. And you can just put them in the oven for, I don't know, I think it's like 20 minutes or 10, 20 minutes and then try them that way. They're good. They're not as good as like homemade sausage balls, but they're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like Cody said, it's usually around Christmas and Thanksgiving is when we usually get them. I didn't eat them for a long time. I didn't even know what a sausage ball was either. Where my family's German on my mom's side, my dad's side's Southern, but it's like his family is all over the place. They moved a lot when he was a kid. His dad was looking for work a lot in the places. So they lived in like Texas and they lived in Ohio and West Virginia. They lived in, I think, North Carolina, maybe a little bit, and Tennessee and Virginia. So he moved around a lot of different places. So there was, food wise, it wasn't really, we did chili and stuff. There wasn't, sausage balls wasn't part of it. So when I met my wife and we started dating, her family is what got me like eating sausage balls, and I look forward to it every Christmas and Thanksgiving. Her or my niece, it's her niece, but my niece through marriage, she makes some delicious sausage balls. Makes me want to slap my mama when I eat them things. They're so good. Oh, forgot the barbecue little mini hot dog things.
Oh yeah, the
We're
little
eating those and bacon wrapped versions of those with some brown sugar on top. Those are two other things we're having. I forgot about those things. I knew I was missing something.
I'm gonna be full.
We're gonna
by
have
the
so
end
much
of
food. We're
tomorrow.
gonna be yelling and screaming for football. It's gonna be a good day.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They'll definitely have to check out that video tomorrow on what we do, though.
Yeah, and if you want a hint, make sure you join our Discord. That's the only way you'll get a hint on where we're going to be trying out for our food. You'll see that there in the general chat on our on Southern DNA's Discord channel. And like I said, Cody's there, Jaden's there, Andy's there sometimes. But he's a part of it too. And then there's right now there's 14 of us, I think. No, 10 of us there, hanging out. You get sneak peeks. So far, both last couple weeks, you got a sneak peek on where we're going to be trying food out, and so you'll get to see. So I'll put that tonight sometime. I've got a lot to do today still. I got to start working on the sauce for the pizza dipping. I'm making homemade pizza sauce to dip those pizza roll things it's got cheese and pepperonis and a croissant roll thing. Oh, they're gonna be so good.
Oh my goodness.
So I gotta start working on the sauce tonight to get it made, to let it simmer for a while, and then it's gonna be put in the refrigerator for over the night, and it'll be good to go for tomorrow. And I've got some more stuff I've got to get fixed and finished or situated for the rest in the house to get everything set up. Yeah, but it's going to be a busy day. Tomorrow is going to be extremely busy. And then Sunday is my anniversary, so we're going to go try some.
Ooh.
We're going out to probably Texas Roadhouse on Sunday to get some food. She wanted some steak, and I'm like, I'm always down for steak.
Yeah.
I love me some steak, so we're going to Texas Roadhouse, get us some steak, get our steak on. the WWE events this weekend too. So Bash in Berlin is on Saturday, so I'll be watching that after the football game, and then be watching NXT's live stream or live event on Sunday. Which does anyone else watch wrestling? Am I the only one in the group that watches wrestling? I don't know. I don't think you do.
No, I don't watch it occasionally. I used to back back in the good old days, but I don't know. I haven't really kept up with it for a while.
Yeah, I mean, Andy watches a little bit, not as much as I do, but yeah, there's this guy that's an up and coming guy, uh, and that's why the only reason I watch NXT. Other than him, there would be no reason for me to watch it. But Joe Hendry, I mean, he's all over the place, and fun to watch. But if you're watching this and you want to help support me, look, there's multiple ways you can support this channel. I know this is an ad read basically, but stick with me. I need your support because I'm broke. Let's face it. I make $0 on this channel. And if you want to help us continue to grow, let's see, hang on. Before I finish it, let's see what he said here. Oh, do you really? Sweet. I used to be a pro wrestler back in the day, and I've stuck with wrestling for a while. But let me finish this ad read here. If you want to help support this channel, there's multiple ways to do that. One way that you can help support us is if you like merchandise, something that you can physically have in your hand. There is two ways to support this channel through merchandise. One place that you can go is our Etsy store, where you can get anything on our Etsy store and, help us out. You get something tangible. One of my shirts back there is from the Etsy store. I like it. It has a funny saying that says, this life is cheap, I choose the cheesy life, and it has a pizza that kind of relaxing, and it's got our logo on the back. If you don't want to go through the Etsy store, totally fine. If you want a hat, I actually suggest to go to our original merch store, because the hats are better quality there. And I'm waiting for yeah, there it goes. Okay. And you can find that merch store right here. Boom. Boom. Okay. That is another way to find the merch place out. And if you want some good, great coffee, great, that's stupid. Now, why did I say that? If you want some great coffee that supports the troops, and I totally believe in, they now have pumpkin spice available for everybody that are pumpkin spice drinkers in August. Cody, yeah, he's one of those people. I want you to go to our affiliate link and go purchase you some good premium ground coffee. Every bag that you buy, they send a cup to the troops overseas. And in fact, if you have a loved one that's in the service and you want to send them coffee instead of shipping it from your house, you can actually send out a bag of coffee or a couple bags of coffee from Blackout Coffee Company. They'll send it straight overseas for you. All you have to do is put in their APO address to get it to them out wherever they're stationed at, and they will get that coffee straight to them. So why don't you support a patriotic company? They're local, or they're in Florida, made in USA, and they have premium ground coffee. It's the stuff I've got bags of stuff right now. I'm drinking their vanilla and their cookie doodle, and their vanilla is so smooth. And I'm getting ready on our next bags, we'll be getting, of course, the pumpkin spice, because although I don't believe drinking it this early, I don't want it to run out and miss out on their pumpkin spice flavored coffee. So if you want to go ahead and support them and support me by purchasing through that affiliate link right there, in the checkout, top in SDNA, all capitalized, and you'll get, I think it's what I say, 20% off, 10. I'll look. I will double check with that. Where's that link at? Oh, there it is. That's not the link I was looking for. I don't know the link say. I think it's 10 to 20% off. I want to say it's 20%. I could be wrong, but you can get a discount for. Let me go to this web portal here. That's not what I want to get to. Anyways, you can get a discount. I can find it on my phone. It's SDNA tour. You get 20% off your order. So hit the affiliate link, go there, purchase some premium ground coffee, and that'll help us out quite a bit. All right, we got through that. But yeah, so you do tournaments online for video games of wrestling. That's kind of cool. I got WWE 2K, was that 25, the last one that just came out. I actually like it. You can actually get my wrestler back, because I made my character on there for when I was a pro wrestler. You can find him in the content creation place there, where it's the German Dragon. I think you can either turn German Dragon NWA or Dragon NWA. I am on there. He looks just like this guy. Looks just like this handsome fellow right here, just with a beard. Because I figured that's what I'd look like if I was back in wrestling right now. But you can find me on there, and now I can't get that picture hung back up because the hook twisted. There you go. Boom. Ow! I hit my knee. All right. Let me go back to my little thing here. Okay, sweet. We're back here. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool that you do your wrestling tournaments. I've played that game for. I want to get back on there and play it more. I haven't yet got in there and played it a little bit longer. Just there's so many games to play on here, and I try to do live stream, or not live, but I try to do content with the Tennessee gamers. These guys don't have W2K. I don't think Cody's ever played a W2K game.
I have back on the
I'm
PS3, I think.
You played which one?
It was at my cousin's house. I think it was. I can't remember for the life of me. It was one of the older games. It was probably back in 2013, 2014.
That's probably WWE SmackDown versus Raw then.
Yeah, more than likely.
Maybe it's a little. Maybe it is 13 W2K 13. I can't remember when they switched over. I think maybe they switched over in 09 when it went from Raw versus SmackDown. But yeah, I love wrestling games. Some of the things that they've done in those games are pretty cool. But you can find my character on there. What I would look like now if I was wrestling, which I'm trying to get back down to my wrestling weight. I am so close to hitting that 100-pound mark. I can smell it. I'll be there within probably a couple weeks, hopefully. So I might do another video on that too, on where I'm at with my weight loss. Man, this shirt is loose on me, and this thing was tight. Tomorrow, you'll see what I'm wearing tomorrow. I couldn't even fit in there. And I had bought it last year when Tennessee was playing, and I was like, this is the largest size they have, and I couldn't even fit in it. I had gotten so big, it kind of sucked. But I now can fit in it, and I'm getting to a point where I can tell the weight loss is working. It's kind of hard right off the bat. You don't, 10 pounds, you may not see that big of a difference. I was watching myself on the live camera the other day. And I was like, dang, I definitely had lost some weight since starting this journey.
And if you want to see how we did it, watch his video.
Yeah, watch that video. See how an interesting way that I've lost weight. And I didn't bring any up here today because I don't know if I'm going to be on there long enough to eat them up here. Like I said, I've got so much stuff to do. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
And it's Cody's fault, really.
No, it's a community effort.
I got to blame it on somebody, and I blame it on Cody.
I'll take the blame for today.
I usually blame it on Jaden, but Jaden's not here.
Well, then that gives full right to blame it on Jaden.
Well, he's not here to take the blame.
That's his problem.
I mean, if he's not here to take the blame, is it really fair to blame it on him?
I'll still blame you.
Yeah, if you're okay with it. So yeah, if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. Um, I won't answer where we're trying out or where our future videos are going to be, only because I want them to be a surprise for you guys, and I want to be able to give the Discord a little bit more content for joining the community. I want to give them the ability to have a little bit of extra stuff, um, and then eventually, where you're going to get the Discord will get extra videos on there anyways for our recipes and stuff like that. So if it's too far up in the chat, I'll drop the link to that Discord again. So if y'all do decide you want to join it, if you're watching this after the fact, make sure you go to our description in our YouTube page and you will find the link to the Discord there. And you can come and hang out with us, get in contact with us, suggest places to try out. That's one of the reasons why we have that on there, is if you think of a place and you want us to go try it out, well, let us know and we'll try our best to go to that place and try it out. So but we can only do that with your guys' help, because there's some places we just overlook, that happens. We overlook some places, and it is what it is. I mean, we kind of was going to struggle because I thought this place wouldn't be available tomorrow, and we kind of had to struggle to see if we, had to find something new. And there's a lot of places that we haven't hit up, but to do a live stream, we would want to something kind of closer side. So, but there's still a lot of places, and eventually we know we're going to have to venture out. The 2 videos in October are not technically within this. I mean, it's within an hour and a half hour drive. So, we are trying to get out a little further out. We did some videos in Johnson City. The video I did with Clay, actually a couple videos I did with Clay. I did 3 videos, I think, with him. Where Johnson City and Jonesboro was the locations we hit up there. And we did some stuff off of John City Bluffs, or not Bluff City, but we did Pawnee Flats, Abingdon, Damascus, Mountain City, Taylorsville, North Carolina. We did one down there. So we do have videos to spread out all over the place. It's just it's hard to get out there a lot of days and do that stuff because circumstances with, if y'all don't know, I have a dog that has seizures. It's hard for me to get away and spend a long time away. She's surprisingly being very quiet right now because she's asleep. You want to come over and say hi, Dixie Belle? You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Come here and say hi. Come on. There's old Dixie Belle. She's dead asleep. She's probably mad at me because I woke her up. But she has seizures, and it's kind of hard for me to get out and try some places out because someone's always got to be here. Make sure, she takes her medicine on time and she doesn't have any seizures. And when she does have a seizure, we got to make sure we monitor and all that stuff. It's a process with dogs that have seizures. But with me being disabled and at home anyways, it's a little bit easier for me to take care of her and be here for her when she needs that. So she's a good dog. She's about to attack Cody and Jaden tomorrow.
I'm excited for it.
So
I'm excited for that.
She will definitely want to give lovin's and as much as possible. She's a good dog. But I'll probably wrap this live stream up at about 1:30 or actually 2:30. I mean, not 1:30. It's past 1:30. Yeah, I'm wrapping it up in the past. I'm going to go back in the past and wrap it up. No, I'm going to probably wrap this up at 2:30 only because, like I said, I do have maybe 2:45. I might push out to 2:45 if you let me know right now in the chat you want me to stay to 2:45. That's up to you guys. You staying here and watching this live stream and hanging out with me right now is helping out a whole lot. Your viewership is what we need, desperately need, is watch time hours. I think I did the math on it, and I think if I don't, let me look see if I've still got it. Yeah, I think this is this it. Let's see. I'll do it again real quick. So we need 250 watch time hours a month just to get to be able to get to that first paid tier where people can send in super chats and throw in, I guess, stickers or whatever that they pay for. And then to get to the next tier, we got to get to at least 333, 34 watch time hours a month. And that I know is a lot. But if 333 people watch at least 1 hour a month, that's, a big ask. I know. That means we can get there in no time. Thank you, Big Dirt Nasty. I appreciate that. So it's a lot. It's a big ask. So you staying here and hanging out with me while I'm live streaming tomorrow when we live stream for an hour. If you can come and hang out with us there for as much as you can, helps us out tremendously. And it doesn't cost you any other than time. And I had a pastor that always told me that in his household, love is spelled with Time. And I feel like that. I mean, I feel the same way. Y'all shown love for me by spending time with me, in the live streams. Man, I appreciate that so much. You don't know how much it means to me to see anybody watching our content to begin with, and for somebody to come on here and spend some, a couple hours or whatever. I know Lefty is huge. He's always on here hanging out with me. And I appreciate that so much. He's given me those watch time hours. Thank you so much, Lefty. Thank you, Big Dirt Nasty, for commenting and doing all that stuff, liking our videos. That helps out tremendously too, because that pushes to the algorithm that we're doing something right. And you can see it when we get a lot of comments on our videos. Our videos get more views. It gets sent out. And with you guys doing this for us, it helps out so much. Thank you. I don't know if Dad does as much. I don't know if he could do public speaking, but I just got used to talking to camera. At first, I think we were a little awkward, but being a youth pastor for so long helped out too. I speak in front of a lot of people. Being a wrestler helped out. You speak in front of thousands of people at some place. The biggest place I ever wrestled was the Norfolk Scope, and that was in front of 10,000 people. And that was could be nerve wracking, but for a lot of people, but speaking it just comes natural, I guess.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to get used to, speaking in front of a lot of people. I remember whenever I had to do that once, and it was very difficult for me to even, come up with coherent sentences.
I don't know why I had that headset on that whole entire time. I'm hearing you through my monitor. My head was like, I guess the pressure, I was like getting on my nerves. Like, why do I even have this on? I'm not even using it for anything. Oh gosh, it's one of those days. I think I woke up in one of those days. I really do. I didn't. I rolled out of bed. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a day. This is going to be one of them bad days. But it's been all right. Trying to get everything set up today. It was super smooth for the most part for the live stream. Had to do a little vacuuming in here because the dog sheds so much. I think her purpose is to shed, and she's kind of claimed this man cave too. This is her place. Which I got a question for everybody watching right now. Is this technically a man cave? And I say that because this is technically on the second story, where this is the next level up. So is it a man cave or a man loft? What do you think, Cody?
Hey, listen, if you have it decorated to your liking and you have it personalized to you, I think that anything could be a man cave. I mean, maybe there might be a little definition error with the cave part. Maybe it's more like a loft. Maybe if you were in a shed, it could be a man shed. Who knows? But to me, I think it's a man cave.
I mean, technically, this was a bedroom or a second bedroom, and we kind of at first was like, I wanted a space that we don't have a den, we just have a living room, a kitchen. This is a townhouse that we live in, and I wanted to have like another room where we could hang out and have like a special get together room kind of thing, and so I turned this into a man cave. When I first turned this into the way where it was, I had just kind of thrown some signs and stuff on the wall that I would get at like thrift stores. In fact, the Cody will see it tomorrow, but the lights that I got above my head are like pull lights that you get that you see over pool tables. Um, I just threw like old signs up on the wall and stuff, and I had a where this futon is was two like like double recliners basically, or the double recliner with the sectional. I don't know, it's not really sectional, I guess, but it's kind of like a love seat slash recliner, but it was sectioned off where it had like a armrest in the middle and two drink coasters, and then the futon was over by the window, and I had a projector actually right above here was where I had a projector set up, and I projected on this white wall that we painted white. Actually, every wall in here is white, but we made sure that one was nice and cleared off, and we projected all our movies and TVs and games and stuff. I always projected it right there on that wall, and kind of made it into a man cave. And then we at that time, Kayla had my wife. She had two Pomeranians, and we always hung out up here. Well, they started getting sick. Pomeranians are known to have trachea issues, narrow tracheas, and both of them started having that problem. And one of them passed away unexpectedly. And she was like my little buddy, and she would, if I was sitting in that recliner, she was just right beside my leg. And then the other one passed away, so it kind of got hard for me to come in this room and hang out because I miss my dogs. So I wasn't in here much. We accidentally got a cat, and I say accidentally because it showed up in my car. The Challenger that you seen in my old intro music, it went from Andy's house. It showed up at Andy's house. We was over there filming. I heard it meowing, and I drove back here, pulled the car in the garage, left it there that weekend, and the cat kind of like was having its way. It was a tiny cat. It was having its way in the, I guess, catching bugs and mice in the garage, and and then like well, the wife thought it was a snake down in there. So when I went down there to look, didn't see any signs of snake, and I happened to back my car out, and when I got out of the car to look even better in the garage, I heard meowing, and she was up like in the hood, basically where the light mount was. And we pulled her out, brought her up here in the man cave, and she had her way of this man cave until we got the dogs used to her. And then eventually, I kind of was like, where we film at Mom's, where Andy lives, it's not bad, but we wanted somewhere where even in the wintertime, the location is going to be constant. So I came back up here and cleaned this room out, straightened it up, put all this. These are all autographs. Every single photo you see on the wall here, the belt don't have an autograph. That's a belt that that like the one I used when I was in the NWA. But that belt we kind of wife got for me for Christmas. But most of all those pictures are autographed. Kane right there is autographed. Lex Luger, Ricky Morton, or Rock and Roll Express right there. William Zabka. They're all signatures. I put them on the wall. But eventually, right here, I want to put like a big Southern DNA logo. and this is where we're going to be filming every live stream, every film, or every video that we put out. Will be, if we're not on the road, we'll be here in the man cave. And I started that by doing live streams up here already, and I did one. I did one video, maybe two videos up here. I did the Alley Cat video, and I think I did. There's another video that hasn't released yet. It will be out that I did up here also, and I think it's from this angle, if I'm not mistaken. Before, and I had to change computers. I had to get a new computer set up here. So I'm in debt with the computer because computers are expensive.
That is true, for sure.
So turn this into a man cave slash recording studio for Southern DNA, a hangout spot where I have a TV up here. I can watch TV while I'm recording videos. I got it on right now, watching myself just to make sure I can hear that I'm coming through for you guys. But I can watch TV up here, hang out. Dixie loves it up here. This is one of her favorite places to play. She's got a bed right here she sleeps in and plays with her ball, and you hear her growl and stuff every now and then. That's her, chilling, or her playing. And it's now back to where I like it, where I got some more work to do in here. I want to make it look more professional for you guys. Like I said, I want to put that Southern DNA logo up there. I don't know. I like neon. I've always loved neon lights. So I kind of want to do like a neon, so like our logo in neon back there. Either if it's LED looking or LED type neon looking, or actual real neon, which is more expensive, but I would love to do like a neon with our logo, Southern DNA. I know I've seen creators do it, their logo in the LED strip, but that's fine too. It still looks like a neon sign. So I'm totally fine with that. But I want to do our logo right there where Kane and Lex Luger is. I'll move those pictures somewhere else, so it looks a little bit more professional for you guys while we're hanging out here, doing our food taste test for you guys. And then tomorrow I have to do a wide shot because there's gonna be 4 of us. So I'll be sitting here. Cody and Jaden and Andy will be on the couch. And you'll get to see the wide shot of the room a little bit. But yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I still got some more time. You haven't let me know if you want to keep me around for a little bit longer. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know if you want me to stick around longer. I appreciate all the views that I'm getting right now, and all the time that y'all spending with me. It means the world to me. And I know you probably don't have questions for Cody, but
you can ask me whatever questions you want.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you don't see. It's off camera. There's quite a bit of things. This right here is one of my favorite things that I have, and it's basically my flight log when I actually got to fly down when I actually doing a backseat ride in the Navy. That has got my name on it when I actually took off in Key West. That is one of my prized possessions that I love. Plus, I got my ordination certificate up here, and some more stuff from the Navy. I got my challenge coins behind one of my monitors, all my medals, and some of the patches that I got when I was in, kind of like my plane captain when I was in. It's got this logo because I was in the VFA 103 Jolly Rogers. I got an autographed, one of my favorite things, my autographed Funko Pop from Sting. I've not seen the gigantic Dino Nuggets. That's a thing? Is that really crazy? Is that a thing, really? Have you heard of this, Cody? Gigantic Dino Nuggets?
Gigantic Dino Nuggets. No, I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
I'm going to look into that. I'm going to look in that. I'm doing pretty well. Hope you're doing well also. Just doing some live streaming and hanging out with some people before I got to go do some more cleaning for this house so we can have the wife doesn't kill me. We're having company over tomorrow, and I got to start cooking too. Gigantic. Where can you get this gigantic dino nuggets at? You seen it in a restaurant? Which restaurant? Because that's like the original kid in me, you know. Of course, like every guy I think loves the dino nuggets for some reason. It's really not great quality chicken, but I wonder what restaurant has. I'm about to look into that and find out if we can find. You know what blew my mind? Long John Silver's has waffle fries now.
Why do they have that?
I don't know. That blew my mind.
I
Well, if I find that, I'm gonna look that up. Big Dirt Nasty. I'm gonna look up the gigantic dino nuggets. If I can find that, um, where that's at, and if it's true, if it's near here, I'm definitely gonna try that out. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? It? This is like an actual chicken piece. What is this? This can't be it. There's no way. I'm like going into lore now too. The original story of iconic dino chicken nuggets. Anyone born in mid 1990s to the present won't remember a time before dinosaur shaped chicken nuggets. Yeah, of course, everybody ate dino nuggets in the 90s that were grew up in the 90s. My wife loves dino nuggets. I don't like. She loves dino nuggets.
think everybody does.
So you can get giant size ones. Apparently, you can buy them. I don't know where you can get it from. I've not been to a Brazilian steakhouse. I've not been to one of those places. I don't even know what they have at a Brazilian steakhouse. And I know Lefty, you've probably heard this before. I'm weird on food, anyways. Like, I am classified. A lot of people would classify me as a picky eater because for a long time I just didn't eat a lot of different foods because now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I haven't tasted it. It's just I don't like a lot of things. Now there's some things that I can't stand. Cabbage, boiled cabbage. I'm gonna leave the house. I cannot. It makes me want to throw up. I cannot stand the smell of boiled cabbage. And Andy, that's one of his favorite meals. So when it was his birthday, he would ask for like cabbage rolls, and I would have to leave the house for the day. I couldn't stand the smell. It would drive me up the wall. Eggs, I can't do eggs. Smells horrible to me. So there's some foods that I don't like, but I've never, yeah. So I mean, I don't know if there's even a Brazilian steakhouse around here. Let's see if there is one even in the Tri-Cities at all.
I think there's one in Johnson City.
There is one in Johnson City. It's called Rio de Brazil Steakhouse.
Yep.
I'm gonna look here and see what they even got on the menu. Looks a little fancy. Not gonna lie. They got bacon wrapped chicken, Brazilian sausage, filet mignon. I call it McNewton. I don't know why I do. It's just something funny. Ribeye, house special. I don't even know how to say that word. Picana. Pecan. I don't know how. flank steak, lamb chops, leg of lamb, pork ribs, steak ribs, chicken drumsticks, Parmesan pork. That kind of sounds good. Garlic steak and grills pineapple. Okay. Oh, they have a salad bar? So it can't be that fancy if they have a salad bar. Oh, well, as I'm looking at your comment, it's pretty much all you can eat. Well, okay. Yeah, so it says full experience $48.95. That's pricey. Salad bar $28.99. Children 7 to 11 $26.99. Children 3 to 6 $5.99. Identify as a child 3 to 6. I mean, the food doesn't look bad. Might have to go try this place out. Rio de Brazil. Where is this place at?
I believe it's on West Market Street.
It's over by Kickback Jackson Academy Sports.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's yeah.
Might have to go and all you can eat, which is not. I mean, back in the day, that's a lot more than I can do now. A lot of it's skewered. That's kind of interesting. I mean, food looks good. I'd try it. Probably not some of the meats that they're on here. Like I don't like fish, but definitely like ribeye and garlic steak sounds great. Flank steak, the filet mignon with bacon, which I love filet mignon with bacon. So I would definitely eat that. Chicken drumsticks, yeah. I mean that's all stuff I would eat anyways. But I mean it looks good. I'd try it out. I've never been to one. I didn't even know that was a thing. So yep. It does look fancy inside, but I mean, if it's a buff or if it's all you can eat, fat guys are welcome, is all I'm saying. Fat guys better be welcome, is all I'm saying. All right. So I'm probably going to wrap this up in 5 minutes. 5 mementos. So if you got any questions, feel free to ask. Dixie says hi, of course. She's looking onward she's like, I've got to do some things outside. That's what she's pretty much wanting right now. I can tell. Being bossy. Come on. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Bossy dog. If you got any questions for Cody about Johnson City food, he can probably tell you about Johnson City food. Or Jonesboro.
Yeah, I have an acute knowledge of both.
What? Go get your ball. Go get your ball. Dog. You better get it. So yeah, any questions you have for me, feel free to ask. I appreciate everybody that's hung out with me today, and Cody that's hung out with us. Appreciate every bit of it. Being able to watch some our best Mexican place in JC. Cody, what do you think?
The best Mexican in JC. Definitely not Amigos. Don't go there if you appreciate Mexican food.
Okay.
Um,
That's odd. Well, that's in Jonesboro too, ain't it?
it is in
The
Jonesboro.
one in Jonesboro is not bad.
There's a place, I believe it's called the Blue Corn. I think it's called.
Blue Corn.
Yeah, it's the Blue Corn. I believe that's a Mexican restaurant that I've heard a lot of good things about. I'm not going to tell you it's the best because I haven't had it personally. But if you asked me personally what I think the best Mexican restaurant is in JC is probably It's a good one.
What's the name of that place out there on 11, in between JC and Jonesboro? It's like Seven Brothers or something like that, or
Oh, Seven Hermanos.
yeah,
That's a good one. That's
that's a good
probably a good
place.
one. That's probably one of the best.
Yeah, that place is good. I personally like. I know they got a place in Johnson City and Jonesboro, Amigos. I know the one in Jonesboro is pretty good. I've not had the one in Johnson City, so I can't speak on that. But I have had Seven Hermanos. That's pretty good Mexican.
Yeah, Seven Hermanos is a good, probably one of the best Mexican restaurants.
What's that place out on Boone's Creek?
I think that's La Coretta's,
No,
or
I
it
mean
might
there is a
be
La
El
Coretta over
Chalet.
there. Oh, Blue Corn closed permanently according to Google Maps.
Oh,
So
they closed?
that's what Lefty said.
Really? That was I remember helping them out with a lot of their stuff. It was a locally owned business.
Hmm.
I met the owner once.
I'm talking about the other place on the other side of the interstate there. Used to be like a matador symbol up there at one time.
Beef O'Brady's?
No, further down, towards
Further down.
Jonesboro, on the right,
Oh,
beside the Shell station.
pretty sure that's El Charlets or something.
I can't remember. That place was good. They have their own salsa bar and everything.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. That's a good spot. A good spot. I know there's a couple places in JC that is not good Mexican food, but Seven Hermanos, the Blue Corn, I was told before it closed down was a good spot.
I've never had that, so I couldn't. A lot of places are closing down. It's hard to stay open anymore.
It is. It really is.
Let's see if I can find that. That's too far down. That's gray. That's not the right exit though. Oh, here we go. Is this it? What is? No, that's Old Stagecoach Road. It should be this one. No, I can't be. I got some McDonald's right there. Poblanos. That's what that place is called.
Poblanos.
Yeah.
That's right.
Poblano's Mexican Grill and Bar. It's got on TripAdvisor has like a 3.5 stars. It's not bad.
It's not bad. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had their food there, so I can't really say much about them.
Yeah, it's hard to get good Mexican out to here. I mean, because it is Mexican food, but it's not like there's a stigma with Mexican food anyways. Like if you go to the West Coast, Tex-Mex is completely different. Tex-Mex food to me is really good. And then you even got like Cubans have their own type of food. My buddy's Cuban. Um, they have their own type of food. And then you get out here, the East Coast Mexican restaurants. Not that they're bad, they're good, but they're not as to me. It's not as good as Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex so much better. And there is a Tex-Mex place in Abingdon, beside the Cinemall, and it was actually pretty dang good, especially if you get you some what do we call them things, birria. Birria is delicious. Birria tacos, birria pizza, delicious. Yeah, it's completely different. Completely different, and it's yeah, exactly. Everybody has their little offshoot, and a lot of places out here on the East Coast, it's kind of all the same. Um, roughly, I mean, you go to La Coretta, you go to Plavanos, or Amigos. They all have very similar taste of Mexican food. They may have a little bit different seasoning, but it's all kind of on the similar side. You go to the West Coast and try out Tex-Mex, and it is you can automate. It's a authentic, just got there Mexican food. I mean, it is like they just came from Mexico yesterday. They know what that food is, and it's completely different. But yeah, as Big Dirt Nasty says, birria is amazing. But if you don't like cilantro, you're probably not going to like it because some places do go heavy on the cilantro. So just be wary of that fact. If you're not a cilantro person, you're probably not going to like it. I know my wife is not a cilantro person. I can take it in moderation, but a lot of people think cilantro tastes like toothpaste.
But yeah, I can see that.
And it is heavy on the cilantro. I mean, you'll definitely know it's there. Oh. But yeah, guys, I mean, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me, asking you questions, asking Cody questions. I will be here every Friday. I usually do at least an hour to 2 hour stream. Um, every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm on here to answer any questions about previous videos, places that we have, and don't forget to check out our Discord, and you can continue to contact both of us on there. Andy on there, Jaden. Kind of sad Jaden didn't show up. He was even talking about making sure he woke up to be a part of this today, and you're here, and Jaden didn't show up. It's always like one or the other.
Yeah, it's always. I don't think we've ever been in a live stream together. Well, we were last week,
You were in the
but
chat.
I was in the chat. I couldn't actually talk.
Yeah. But I mean, I appreciate everybody hanging out, giving me that watch time hours is what we need. We got a long way to go. I think the last time I checked the stats, yeah, I can check it right now. It is. I am sitting at 948 public watch hours, and I need at least 3,000. So, I might have to figure out a more way of continuing to grow, like maybe 2 live streams in a week. I don't know, which I'm not opposed to, but running 3 channels, 4 is it? No, 3 channels. We do Southern DN'A, Tennessee Gamers, and I run the It's Football Time in. So we record It's Football Time in twice a week. Then I film at least once a week for Tennessee Gamers. And then do 2 videos of Southern DN'A a week to get them for to keep them going out. And then live stream on Fridays. So I'm already, doing a lot. But if I have to continue to get these watch time hours and it's able to get y'all to come and hang out and help me out grow, then I will. This will take up more time. But I'm trying my best to get this channel monetized. And if I have to do some kind of special thing, like sit here and count to 1 million, which I don't know if it's possible because I lose my train of thought super easy. And if I have to start over every single time, that would take me days. That would not be fun. But I mean, we gotta get this watch time hour up, and y'all hanging out with me to being able to do that means the world to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for choosing to hang out with me, and yeah, I probably won't do that, but I'm just saying, some people would watch it, but but I appreciate everybody hanging out and choosing to hang out with me. That means the world to me. I have some great people that supports the channel. The ones that are in the chat, as you can tell, Cody and Jaden, they are super supportive. They always want to help out and do anything they can. Like I said, Cody putting flyers up in where he works, and they help out tremendously with this. And y'all liking and commenting on our videos, if you can share them, let your friends know about us, let your parents, your kids, your whatever, your dogs, I don't care. Let everybody know about us. Get our, stuff out there, because we want to be the #1 YouTube channel for if you're traveling and looking for a place to eat, especially in the Tri-Cities area, and you're looking for a place to eat, you go to us instead of somewhere else, because we are 100% honest when we try our foods out. A lot of places are not. They're there to, you know, make people happy so they can get, you know, more popular with the restaurants. We're trying to make sure we're as true as possible for you guys, so you know where to go and where to stay away from, or maybe be careful with. So we want to be that number one channel for that. And I think we can with your help and your viewership and your comments and like. When you share our videos to Facebook, through text message, through Discord, wherever it may, email, whatever you can think of, that helps us out. Comment on all our videos, helps us out. I can't put it in words what it means to me having y'all watch our videos. So guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Thank you, Cody, for coming and hanging out with us.
Anytime.
We will be back tomorrow morning. Cody's going to be here live in person with me. Jaden's going to be here with me. Andy will be here. And we'll be trying out a special place. Go find out and get a hint tonight on Discord where that place may be at, and see if you can figure it out. And we'll be here live tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope I didn't say it wrong earlier in the video. I may have, because I had to change it because the place doesn't open up until 11. That may give you hints, but if not, that's awesome. The hint will be in the Discord, and we will be here back to chill out and hang out with you, answer any questions you may have about the food that we're trying out live. Thank you again, guys. I love y'all. I'll catch you tomorrow morning, and don't forget